Hello, guys. Today we're going to be talking about things that you need to remove from your resume in 2023. So, to start off, something that you guys need to remove from your resume immediately is your address. So, remove your full address from your resume. Let's say, for example, if you live in the state of New York, just have New York. Don't put that you live in 205 in the Bronx or anything like that. And the reason why is because, let's say, for example, if you are applying for a job, let's say in Brooklyn or Queens, and I live in the Bronx, the employer could probably think, oh, this is going to be too big of a commute for them, too long of a commute. They might not want to do it. They might not want to come into work, or they're going to be late. Let's say, for example, also, if you're applying somewhere in Yonkers in Westchester County, if you have your full address, they could determine the location, how far it is. On public transportation, if I live in the Bronx and I'm going to Queens, it could take me anything from an hour to 1 hour and 30 minutes. So you don't want to disqualify yourself from an employer uh, by them assuming that you might not want to do the commute because it's too far for you. So that's number one. You need to remove your address. The second thing that I suggest you guys remove from your address is the year you guys graduated from college. Just have the college you graduated from, but do not include the year you graduated from college. And the reason why is, let's say, for example, if you're applying for a supervisor position based on the year you graduated, they could tell more or less how old are you, because majority of people they graduate when they're 21 or 23. So let's say, for example, if you graduated in 2020, they're gonna and it's 2023, they're gonna say, oh, you know what, maybe he's 26. I think he's too young to be a supervisor. So you don't want to give an employer um, the opportunity to judge you on your supervisor's skills based on your years, or on how old are you. So they also not supposed to ask you how old are you in an interview. So yeah, so far we have remove your address and remove the year that you graduated. Next is if you have an unprofessional email, let's say an email that you was using back in high school, something inappropriate. You guys know what I'm talking about. We all had an appropriate email back then. I know I had one. So remove that as well. Just make sure your email is something simple, like your first name, last name, or your first name initial, last name, something like that. And if I were you guys, also, I'll stay away from putting like a year on your email. Let's say, for example, if you put 92, right away they're gonna know your age, or if you put 94, they're gonna assume that's the year that you was born. So stay away from putting numbers on your emails. Just, try to make something professional, guys. So another thing that you guys should be removing from your email is the objective. Employers already know what's your objective. You want to get a job, right? Instead, replace your objective with a professional summary. And in your professional summary, what you want to write is who you are. Basically, summarize what makes you a great candidate. For example, in my professional summary, I have a dynamic, accomplished healthcare professional with 5 years of experience working in nursing homes in the accounts receivable department, experience collecting money owed to the facility, experience with cash management, 3 years of experience in care coordination, success in providing 100% care coordination, things like that. Okay, just try to Google like what to put on your professional summary, but definitely remove the objective. And another thing you don't want to have on your resume is your references. I've seen some people have references in their resumes. I don't recommend you have your references there. If the employer want to speak to your references, they're gonna ask for it. A lot of the times, if an employer they really want you, they're not even gonna speak with your references. The only time employers really speak with your references is like sometimes is when they trying to debate like which one to hire. They say they like you, but they also like this person a lot. They'll contact some references to see who they're gonna go for. So aside from that, also I don't recommend you guys have pictures on your resume like a headshot. I don't do that because I just feel like you giving them an opportunity to judge you on your looks as well. So that's something that I don't do. I use my resume, and I do get a lot of phone calls, a lot of people interested in me, and that's the number one way to know if your resume is a good resume. Apply for 20 jobs, see if at least one job is going to call you back. But apply for jobs you qualify for, guys. When you see the job post and the qualifications, make sure you qualify for those kind of jobs. And if you're getting interviews, let's say out of 20 jobs you apply, you're getting one, two interviews, then that means you have a good resume. So keep applying. So that's the video for today, guys. If you guys need help updating your resume, if you guys want me to create a new resume for you guys, I do provide those services. It's gonna be in the description below. I also provide with templates. Let's say, for example, if you just want to pay $10, $20 for a template and you add your own information there, you guys can do that as well. It's a Word document. So I also provide references services. I can help you obtain references so that way you could obtain a job. Everything is going to be in the description below. That's the video for the guy for that's the video for today, guys. Have a great one. Good night.